Hello everybody and welcome to Uprising 144K. I'm Hydrogen Man. Guys, I've been getting a lot of emails about testimonials. I've been actually getting them for many years. I don't put out all of them, but people seem to be liking them. So before I begin, I'm not giving you any medical advice. I'm not making any medical claims. And everything that the speaker is saying in this video are the opinions of the speaker. And I am not, whatever. I think that's enough, guys. This is just a simple email of somebody who wrote, and I'll just basically read it. Hi Greg, I hope this finds you well. So I've been enjoying watching the testimonial videos. So amazing. The lady with dementia and Alzheimer's, wow, very impressed. And so she decided to share hers. This is, I think, what's inspired a lot of people also to do this. She said, so far I have gotten into my hydrogen routine. This is crucially important, guys, to do the proper routine. If you really want to get benefits from hydrogen, I've told many people, you're not going to get them really from using pills or Brown's gas with lye, that's too toxic. You're not going to really get them from those cheap little bottles. And I've got a lot of emails about that of people who don't get the true benefits. I say true benefits, meaning something that really is actually working. Because in time will always tell. And you want to do it the right way and the long term. And so she goes on to say basically, she said, I got in a good routine. Crucially important. She says, let's see, where did I leave off? She said, I've been even keeping it on my bedside table. And at night, she also does the inhalation and sometimes sleeps with the hydrogen inhalation. She said, I do wake up and drink about 12 ounces in the morning. I think she could actually do more than that, but and this depends on the health of your kidneys and how people feel and all that stuff. And then she says, and then I also do drink it throughout the day. That's what she wrote. She said, I would drink as much as I can. So she's trying to drink as much as she can, and I even give it to my kitty. So I have known people who use hydrogen for their animals. It's actually quite remarkable, and it works quite well. And so that's another thing, but we don't need to go into that. She said, so far I've been using the hydrogen. It appears to be a little over a month or something along those lines. And she says, big things in my body seem to have gotten stronger. This is very interesting, guys, because I've also experienced this. It does something to your muscles. It does something to strength. It's very interesting. And it goes on to say, I work as an animal nurse and sometimes deal with dogs that are over 100 pounds. If you guys have ever seen those people work like at the veterinary offices working with big animals and bending over all the time, and that's exactly what she wrote. She said, before, when I would work with big dogs, at the end of the day, my back would hurt. She said, my back would be painful sometimes, and I would even have to take a leave. She said also, she was moving. So she was moving, I don't know if I should say this, where she was going. I don't know if she'd care, but I won't say it for right now. But she was moving from one state to a different state. A lot of lifting, a lot of bending over, up and down stairs, boxes, lots of stuff. And she said, surprisingly, hasn't been rough. She has not been experiencing pain like she normally does. So that was interesting. And she also had noted that she just, again, feels stronger, less pain. That's pretty awesome. And she said, I really don't have any explanation for these results other than it's got to be the hydrogen, is what she wrote. And then she said, I'm also sure it's been helping with my stress. This is one of the ones that's really interesting to me. I'll have to make a separate video about this because it does appear to affect the stress hormones. And this is crucial. This is going to be something that I've seen and even experienced myself in regards to whether it's PTSD, depression. It's really quite remarkable. I'll make a separate video on that one. And she goes on to say, I didn't do any blood work. So I've done a lot of blood work before and after with the whole hydrogen thing. But she went on to say, I didn't do any blood tests, but I wanted to. I wanted to do the blood work before I started, so that she could see the differences. But ultimately, she said I was just too busy with the move, so she didn't get around to it. She said, however, I will continue to use my hydrogen. Obviously, she's saying she believes in it. And believing in it's great, guys, but remember, we have a lot of science already to support this. So, this is important. This is why science is important. Granted, it's important who did the studies, and I'll tell you right now, pharmaceutical companies are not funding these studies. So, to me, they're more legitimate. They're done by, obviously, top universities. It's already medically approved, so I feel like there's really no argument. It's already medically approved, but we'll move on here. Let's see. Thank you for all that you do, and I tell people about it too. So she's sharing her testimony, and she says, I look forward to sharing more, like in more happy news. She writes more happy, healthy news. in the future, you know, so as she continues to get more results. And she said, for now, that's all, thank you. And that was it, guys. So I just wanted to share this testimonial with you. Obviously, you know, hydrogen, they know, works as an anti-inflammatory, selective antioxidant. I've seen results like this myself. I've known about results like this, but I just wanted to share another one with you guys. Don't forget to share the channel, you know, obviously support the channel. I always appreciate that, but don't forget to share, subscribe, all that good stuff. A lot of people don't know about hydrogen. A lot of people are in pain out there, and this is just really helps a lot of people. And thank goodness for the equipment that the Japanese have developed also, because if it wasn't for them, I really don't know what I'd be doing these days. The best equipment that I found, there's probably about 2 or 3 good machines out there that are safe. Some are better than others. Some just do water, some just do the inhalation. Obviously the one I like does both, and at the highest level. So I'm just thankful that that exists, so that way we can have access to, you know, properly made hydrogen. So, okay, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time on the next one.